I will start with an outline, and it can go anywhere from 50 to 100 pages, and then with a couple of initial scenes. And then a lot of the book will depend on the development of the characters as they are developed, as I develop them. They'll have certain strengths, certain weaknesses, vulnerabilities, and that will help shape where I'm going. The complexity is deliberate. Life isn't simple, and as a result, I don't stay away from complexity for fear that I'm going to be confusing someone, because I think people are much smarter than that. I think readers don't mind complexity, and I guess, in my case, I guess they don't. I do not simplify for the sake of simplification. I think that's kind of pretentious. I don't label myself. I think I write suspense fiction. In the theater, if you don't want to know what happens in Act 2 after Act 1, your play's going to close and you're going to be on the unemployment line next Monday. And my unemployment number was 1344. I'll never forget it. So I think that idea of suspense comes from a theatrical background, from the theatrical experience. I think one of the nicest things that somebody said about the violence in my books was that after you read a violent scene in one of Ludlum's books, the last thing you want to do is go out and get in a fight. You can't go through what I put a character through and not be exhausted. I was watching a film the other night on television, a late-night film, and here was a guy running up a hill. He was doing all the Rambo nonsense you can think of, and he walks into the next scene and he talks like he's just had a cocktail down at Larry's bar. I mean, it's unbelievable how the human condition can't take that. When you're hurt, you're hurt. You don't recover that quickly. I'm talking about the people who must, perforce of their work, go out into what is called the field and become someone else. Their reactions must be totally realistic, must be their own, but they must really become another identity. And the stresses of that, they can't split their concentrations like that. A loss of concentration at a given moment could cause damage, not only the loss of their own life, but the loss of networks. Yeah, you try to get in the heads of people, and you try to use the only tool you've got, which is imagination.